good people? Welcome and welcome back to another video. Your girl is making her first sticker order for her Etsy shop. What? I'm super excited. So let me just run down pretty much how I got here, what has been going on, kind of giving y'all like a mix of a vlog and a tutorial. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with the flow of this video, so I hope y'all are going with the flow as well, okay? Pretty much, I recently added like personalized name stickers for women of color to my Etsy shop. But not only that, okay? I decided to use the vinyl that I collabed with Heat Transfer Warehouse last year, which is this vinyl right here, okay? So this is the collab that I partnered with Heat Transfer Warehouse last year, you guys. This one in particular is PSV, so it's permanent vinyl. This is not for clothes, but this is what it looks like, and they do have a HTV version as well. So I have an order and I'm so excited. Shout out to my customer for purchasing stickers with me, you guys. I'm super excited. I'm really big on representation, okay? As a person of color, I was like, I am just not seeing what I want to see on Etsy, and so I really just felt that was just an opportunity for me to make it. So I'm excited to use the melanin vinyl. I have 2 stickers to make, and I'm gonna pretty much show you guys how I do that, the process of it. To be honest, I'm still trying to figure it out as far as like packaging and stuff, but you know, that kind of just comes with the business. Like, you just have to figure it out along the way. If you are not new here, then you know that I just am going with the flow of trying a lot of things that still are true to me, so where I can flourish in being a small business owner, figure out my life. Honey, listen, that's exactly what we doing on here. So pretty much today's video is going to be showing y'all how I'm getting this order ready, and let's just get into it. So come on in and enjoy the video, okay? But first off, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to this channel, y'all. Not only that, go follow me on TikTok, you guys, because I have had such a great success on TikTok as of recently. I mean, I may or may not have been featured on BET. You guys, it's a big deal. My TikTok page is jumping, and I would love for you to join the party, okay? So be sure to subscribe to this channel and also follow me on TikTok if you haven't already done so. But let's just hop into the video, because I know I'm talking too much and y'all really want to see what I'm about to make. So let's go. Okay, y'all, so I'm trying to, hopefully you guys can see this the best way. I'm just adjusting the brightness so y'all can really see. Okay, so I'm in Canva, and basically I make the names in Canva, and then I'm going to transfer them into my Silhouette Studio. Okay, so for this particular order, I have to change the name and the font. So let me just make sure. Oh, perfect. So thankfully, and I'm just, y'all can't really see it, but you'll see it when I'm done. So I'm just going to change the name because I already have the desired font that she wanted. So the first one she wanted, Marlowe. That is perfect, and I'm just gonna leave it just like that, you guys, not really making it too big because I can always adjust it in the Silhouette Studio. Okay, and so what I'm gonna do now is take this same slide and duplicate it and change it to the second name that she wants. Okay, so I'm just gonna duplicate it like I just said, and then so for the next name she wants Marie. Okay, that is perfect. So now what I do is I'm gonna take my order sheet over here and just personally double check my work, got the right font, and I got the 2 different names. Okay, so now I'm going to save these as PNG files and remove the background. So in Silhouette Studio, all I have to do is adjust the size, make sure it aligns up with the ombre of this vinyl, print and cut it, and then we're good to go. All right, so let me go ahead and finish that. We're gonna save these, like I said, as PNG files. Just saving that as a PNG file. Transparent background. And then actually I just want pages 1 and 2. This is something that I'm so happy is so effortless. I don't have to worry about turning on my heat press every time, so yes. All right, so now that's done, let me move on to the Silhouette Studio. Okay, y'all, so let me make sure y'all can see all of this. I'm in Silhouette Studio, and so I'm just about to open up my files. Now, if you are new to Silhouette Studio, just to run down a few shortcuts, if you want to open up something from your files, then you can do Command letter O if you're on a Mac. I'm trying to do the letter O. Command letter O if you're on a Mac, and then I believe it's Control O if you're on a Windows. Okay, so just a quick little discussion of the shortcuts or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my files here. Now I do have to change my dimension, so as y'all can see, the entire canvas is not the 12 by 12. So quick fix, I'm going to go over here and just change that. I'm typing it in, but you can also just choose the media size from the drop down here, and I could have did auto. So either way, you can get the same results this if you're going to make your canvas bigger, which is the default size 12 by 12, in the event that you have it, you know, smaller than that. So now what I do is I'm just going to pretty much size how I want the vinyl to lay. And again, I visually take the vinyl at the same time and I just kind of see how it's gonna just take up the vinyl. Another thing too, I also offer the vinyl being from the lightest to the darkest and also the darkest to the lightest, okay? So I give my customers options because some people just want to see it in different viewpoints, which I totally understand. So just to give you guys a little like insight on what I offer in my listing, they can get it from dark to light or light to dark. So for this particular order, she wants it from light to dark, which is cool. So that means when I lay the vinyl on the cutting mat, I gotta have it this way, so it's gonna be from light to dark, okay? So I do that, and so now, because this is for the same order, I'm gonna make sure I take up as much space as I can and just use the vinyl, you know, as much as I can, because it makes no sense to cut these separately. I'm gonna cut it together. So now what I'm gonna do is pretty much go to the second file and grab that in here too. I'm gonna copy it and put it to canvas 1, because when you open up new files, it just gives you a new canvas, and we don't need that today. So because I'm using one whole page, I'm just going to kind of match it up. Let me give y'all a closer look. So y'all see I have my grid lines. I put these on here because they just help me kind of eyeball it the number wise. So that way, here's the mat. FYI, I updated my mat finally. But you guys see how I kind of just made sure the grid lines were there. So that way when I put it on the mat, I have a better like visual representation of how it's gonna cut and things like that. So that's what I personally do. You don't have to do that if this is something that you wanna do. But for me and how my brain works, it definitely helps. So I'm just gonna play around with the sizing. Again, make sure that it's going to come out the best way for this vinyl, just to give you guys a better look. This one looks like it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. So she wants it, like I said, from light to dark, and so just gonna finish doing that, cut it, and that's it. So here's the vinyl, as y'all can see, and I'm not gonna cut a full 12-inch length. I'm just gonna probably do like about maybe 5 or 6 inches worth, like eyeballing it. And so I'm just gonna cut along right here because I think that's just honestly perfect. That's enough. And so I'm just gonna take my scissors. Don't judge me, y'all. I don't know how to cut in a straight line. Okay, put that off to the side, and then I just pretty much use the sticker that came with Transfer Warehouse just to like tape it back so it won't kind of like unravel. This is how I'm going to lay the vinyl on the cutting mat, making sure it's again from that light to dark. So just eyeballing it right now, and it looks like I have to scoop the words over, which is totally fine. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so here's the vinyl. I'm just gonna lay it just like that. Because it's a new mat, it goes on so good. Super proud. I finally got one. Like I said, it took me forever. I was just dragging my butt. So now I'm just gonna load it into the Cameo. I know there's a reflection, but once I get done, you guys will see the finished product. This one looks so good. Okay, I do that. I also sometimes, just for extra security, I'll lift up and then I'll roll this last one on here so it's actually like secure on the vinyl, so if I pull on it, I know it won't move. That's just what I do. And so now I'm just gonna send this to the Cameo and I'll be right back. Okay, so while that's cutting, let me just update you guys on some pretty good news. Number one, in the last vlog, I told you guys how I was like looking for jobs and stuff like that. So your girl got her a job. Okay, yes, I'm going back to the 9 to 5. Okay, listen, the way I like my life, the finances needs to be coming in all the time. So I got my 9 to 5, super excited for that position. So content around, you know, working from home, running your business will be coming soon. Super excited for that. But guess what? Your girl has been featured on BET. Y'all, the BET, okay? No cap. Let me show you. I have a video that hit 1 million views. The excitement, I don't think y'all understand. The excitement that I just experienced over this past weekend has been at an all-time high because I'm on BET. So that was super dope. Let me show you the video that went viral. All right, y'all, so here's my TikTok, and as y'all can see, it's gonna get kind of blurry if I like really like put it close, but I'm at 1.1 million views, you guys. But let me show you how I'm on BET. Y'all see it? Y'all see your girl, okay? Right there, okay? And baby, 1 million, baby. So shout out to BET for reposting my TikTok, you guys. I am fangirling over myself, okay? Because this, as a creator, as as a new creator, this is big, okay? So just wanted to let y'all know your girl hit BET, okay? I'm waiting for the call. No, I'm just playing. I'm not Hollywood. But for real, you guys, this was super great. Like, I'm just so proud of myself. This was the content that I didn't overthink. I honestly was just like, oh, let me just film myself taking off my scarf and woo woo woo. And y'all see it? 1 million, baby. 1 million. So for those of you who are like aspiring creators, want to start your digital footprint, really get into this influencing space, friend, okay? When I tell you, it be the content that you don't even be overthinking that can be a sensation. So this is just my testimony to share with you guys. I am beyond so happy. I feel like God is really bringing me my restoration season, and your girl is really coming for everything she said she was gonna come for in 2022, okay? So I just wanted to share that great news with y'all, but let's get back to making these stickers because I gotta go to this post office, okay? All right, friends, so here's my guillotine. First of all, it's super small. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be bigger, so I will have to be ordering a new one, but that's quite all right. I'm gonna make sure I get one soon. But if you guys have never seen a guillotine, this is just that big old like commercial scissor, I should say. That's what I think of it. And then you can just like put something in there, pull it down, and you like slice it in half. But it gives you that more like precise cut. So I'm just gonna take the stickers and let me show y'all what they look like before weeding them. Again, I apologize for the glare, but hopefully y'all can see all that. So I'm just gonna put them in like that, and I'm gonna do it kind of like to as much as it goes, just because this is longer. What I probably also can do is just cut off the excess, and it might just fit perfectly. Let's see here. Let me just cut off. Again, I do not cut in a straight line, which is why I got the guillotine, so that way when my customers receive it, it just won't look like a 3-year-old cut this. So I'm just gonna take it, and I feel like I need to look at it to make sure it's gonna be even. I just do it like that, and then I just take it and slide the rest through and finish it, okay? Just like that. So once I weed it, this is what they'll be receiving, okay? And then they apply it all by themselves. Here's the other one. Put that over there. Take my good old weeding tool. This is actually my favorite part. It's kind of therapeutic. I just never realized it was until I started in this industry. I was like, oh my gosh, this is super therapeutic. I just like how it's just something that you just don't think about. One of those like mindless activities, I should say. And so when I'm not filming and I'm like working on crafts, you guys, I'll play my music, I'll be weeding, and it's a vibe. So let me just take all this out. You see how it's just weeding so perfectly. This vinyl is A1 day one. So here's the first name. She wanted light to dark, so I made sure I did that. So as y'all can see, it looks super pretty. The font that she selected, I think, is super elegant and feminine. Love this for her, okay? So that's her first one. Let me weed her second one. Here's the Caesar Easy PSV application tape. And the reason why I wanted to just show you guys this is because it is super important you guys have some type of application tape, whether it's Caesar or whatever you find. You're gonna need it for your PSV vinyl, okay? So this is pretty much going to allow the customer to apply it to whatever surface she wants, whether that's her mug, her laptop, wherever she wants to put it. Just be sure, if you guys are new to vinyl, specifically permanent vinyl, you have some type of application tape. So what I'm going to do is cut this and match it to the size of the names, and then just apply this film on there, and that's pretty much it. What I'm going to do now is just pretty much make sure that it's going to cover, which it does, and it covers both names. So I just cut off exactly what I need. Okay, y'all know supplies can get expensive, and so it's really good that you're practical when it comes to cutting and making sure everything matches. So I'm just gonna cut this to match the name size. Boom. And so now let's apply it. And this is the easy part, honestly. You just peel it off. All right, so I'm just gonna peel this off. And so take my first name and I just match it up. I'm just gonna put it over like that. Make sure it goes from the M to the E. So here's what it looks like before I pretty much trim off that excess, because I don't want the customer to get that. I honestly want them to have one whole piece, okay? So I'm just gonna cut off this excess that y'all see here. But then before I do that, I take my squeegee just to secure it, and I go from the white backing, okay? It doesn't matter, I guess, what side, but I feel like the proper way to do it is go and take it from the back and just use the squeegee. Now I'm not going to remove this because this is what the customer will pull off, but like I said, I will just trim off the excess, okay? So let me go ahead and pull out the good old guillotine again, just for that precise cut. and just knock off that excess because we don't want that. Okay, boom. And give y'all a close-up. You can see how you have the application tape, and that's what the customer is gonna get. And so this is pretty much how I'm gonna ship it to customers every single time. Okay, so I'm just gonna personally say thank you to the customer, and I just write it on the slip. Gonna fold that to where it fits into the poly mailer. Okay, this is like I think a 8x6 size poly mailer. Perfect, honestly, for the stickers. I had them for a while, so I'm happy that I get to reuse them. And so I'm just gonna fold this up to sticker 1, sticker 2. I have her shipping label on the front side, so I can't show y'all that, but this is what I'll be packaging them in. And y'all, perfect fit. Drop this off in the post office and call it a day. All right. That is it for today's video, my friends. Thank you guys so much for joining me and pretty much bringing you along this journey of how I plan to grow my Etsy shop, the things that I'm adding, what's being successful, and things like that. So before I let you go, I wanted to also share with you what I did to really help my Etsy shop really gain the traction that it did, okay? And I'll like insert my metrics somewhere up in here, y'all, so y'all can see what y'all need to see. But basically, kind of going off of that TikTok conversation of how I went viral, what had happened is that also allows viewers to become interested in scrolling through your other content and your other posts. So I ended up promoting my stickers on TikTok. As you guys know, TikTok is like that more, it's a platform to be on for small businesses, and I don't think that that's, you know, that speaks to not being on Instagram or Facebook or even YouTube, but let's just call it what it is. TikTok is definitely that place to be. I have seen people go viral and make really good money from their viral posts, you know, in their business. So I decided to kind of follow that same path and just promote and showcase what I was doing on TikTok, and that has really helped in my favor. So that being said, I definitely do not plan on being off of TikTok when it comes to promoting. You guys can also catch me there, just really seeing the more personal side of me, you know, outside of like the YouTube and stuff like that. I cannot believe I am saying this, but I actually like being on TikTok. And I'm shook because for a very long time I was hesitant. I was trying to figure out, should I do it? Should I really be active? It's a lot keeping up with these platforms and the constant changes. Okay, if you know, then you know. But enough of my rambling, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be leaving everything in my description box below if you're interested in like the vinyl, what to get from Heat Transfer Warehouse, and things like that. But without further ado, don't forget to drink your water, mind your business, and always choose yourself first. And I'll be back in my next video. Bye, y'all.